Need an easier way to haul around your bike? Well, here's a rack I was sent from Outfitr.com. The website just calls it the 200-pound capacity tire clamp e-bike rack with ramp. They should probably work on that name. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are testing a rack from Outfitr.com. They reached out and said they'd send me a rack for free if I agreed to review it on the channel. So here we go. After checking out the site, this two-wheel clamp style rack seemed intriguing. This one claims the additional point of contact with the tire for stability. I'm not sure if that really helps, but the big thing is it's only $630. I have a rack for my car now and had one back when I had an SUV, but beyond that have sold racks for a long time, specifically Thule, Saris, Yakima, and Kuat. This style rack has been very popular, and I'd give credit to OneUp for that, but now Kuat, Saris, Rocky Mounts all make similar options, but they're not cheap. It seems like $1,000 and up. This one is on sale for $630, so is it worth it? Let's get it installed and find out. Close on this rack. At first glance, it does kind of look like a OneUp, but that's just how it holds the bikes. It's more of a solution for e-bikes and RVs. It's very heavy duty. This thing can hold up to 200 pounds. I'm not sure where you find a 100-pound e-bike, but if that's the case, then the ramp makes a lot of sense. Pretty simple installation with a threaded hitch pin to reduce wobble, but it's also on the heavy side at 90 pounds. It does use a rather large bolt. Most of the racks from Thule and Saris are utilizing a 19mm socket, but I had to pull out the pliers for this one. There is also a bolt on the bottom here to reduce wobble. I should also mention that in a lot of cases, I was surprised how often I needed two hands to operate the rack. Dirt roads, highway, and around town, it's plenty stable. This rack has a lot of benefits, including working with nearly every bike shape. Not touching the frame is also great, and being able to roll the bike up is a benefit even at only 50 pounds. And the adjustable wheel clamps make it work even with kids' bikes. There are a lot of great rack options out there, so feel free to reach out. If this one's not for you, I'd be happy to make a recommendation. So how is it to live with the rack? Well, I'm not going to sugarcoat things, so I'm going to start with the bad. 90 pounds is heavy, so leaving this on your car is going to affect gas mileage. I'm also not an overlander, but it takes up some serious payload. The fact that there isn't a stop to keep it from hitting the tailgate is a huge issue. It also requires some getting used to, and maybe more than two hands. That said, $630 isn't bad, and there's a number of benefits to the style rack. I'll put Outfittr's highlights here, but it is stable and doesn't touch the frame. I am surprised how many racks aren't RV compatible, so that's also a big selling point for some. However, 200 pounds and 5-inch tires stood out to me because I don't know where those bikes really exist, but I'm sure there are some legally vague e-bikes out there that it would be perfect for. Overall, for a pretty good price, it gets the job done. Just be careful, because if you're not, you're going to run a risk of putting a pretty large dent in the car. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. New videos drop every Friday with bonus content most Tuesdays. If you need anything for yourself or your ride, check out Jensen USA, Hover Air, the Defiers, and more. Now get out there, go fast, and take chances. See you next week.